trunk. So waiting for the big blue trunk. So big blue trunk is stockist or oh, here we are. Fantastic. Oh my
Hi,
goodness.
Annie.
Someone said they can't hear.
Yeah, now we can hear you.
You can hear me. Okay, I've got it up as high as possible. So anybody else not audible? Can everybody hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
What about everybody who's listening? Something wrong with the mic? Are you still... Can everybody hear me now? Not you. You two can hear me. But I think that... I don't know why. There's some people are saying, oh, they can't hear me. The sound is much better now. Thank you. I don't know what I did, but it was all up. But anyway, there we are. Anyway, so exciting to see you both. Fantastic. So I think what I should do is introduce you. So Deepti, tell us who you are.
Hi, everybody. I'm Deepti, and I'm the Annie Sloan stockist in Singapore at Big Blue Trunk. And so here we are in Singapore. I've been a customer of Annie Sloan Chalk Paint for 7 years now, and I went from being a customer and a loyalist of the paint to now actually being a stockist. And I'm doing what I love, so I'm very happy to be talking to Annie today.
So exciting, and I'm dying to see what's behind you. We won't talk about that yet, but well, who is the painter of this wonderful thing behind this wonderful mural?
That's me. Hello. Hi.
Hello. Michelle
Leong. So I'm from Malaysia, but we lived in Singapore for the last 10 years. I'm a self-taught artist, painter, and yeah, so this is my first mural. Otherwise, I'm normally painting on canvases rather than on walls.
On what, really? So you don't paint on furniture yet?
Not yet, except for my own furniture. Lots of my own furniture with your chalk paint, of course.
Exactly. So look, I think what we all want to know is what is behind you. I've been following you, so I can't wait to see exactly. Let's see what you've been doing. So can we see?
Flip the camera. Okay, I'm gonna...
Probably switch it around or something. I don't know. Oh, this is the shop. Woo! I find this really exciting. I don't know about other people, but for me, here I am in England and I can see exactly what's happening in Singapore right now. I know it's always the same, but you know, I know internet and all the rest of it, but occasionally, oh my goodness, that looks amazing. That looks fantastic.
Teamwork.
So tell us how you did it. What did you do? You started, I've seen some of it. So you started well, no, let's start right from the beginning, Michelle. Explain how you did it.
Oh, well, how I did it. I think basically, well, it all started with Deepti and I chatting, talking about the concept. And then Deepti, shall we turn it the other way around? Yeah. And Deepti wanted something bold, strong, and feminine. So then we came up with quite a few sketches. We set up a Pinterest board, shared some ideas, and then we did a pencil sketch. Well, I did a few pencil sketches, agreed on one. Then we did the color sketch. Then we did a color board using your chalk paint. We have the color boards. To see how they behave and the combination of the colors.
That's fantastic. I love that. That's really lovely.
Yeah.
I think this is really interesting for people to know how something has happened. You know, people think you just start doing it, but of course there's a lot of planning ahead of time. So you planned the drawings, you looked, so that you worked together on working what you want. That's great. That's a great sketch. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, the sketch was done to measurement as well. So we took the measurement of the wall. I measured it out, put grids in, and scaled it up onto the wall. So we actually, after all that, we came into the wall and then drew the boxes, the grids, and then sketched it out, and then started the painting. So there's quite a lot of work involved before the painting even starts.
There is. I think it's really good that you've explained or talked a little bit about doing a grid. A lot of people don't really understand that because it's very hard to draw something and then actually put that on a wall, because you'll get the scale wrong. You'll get, you'll end up with, if it was a face, the nose would be too small.
Yes, yeah. I think the nose is
Really
the most difficult bit. Yeah, definitely. It's mind-boggling how your mind works. Like when up close, it doesn't make sense at all. Like it shouldn't be this big, the nose, but then when you step back, actually, yeah, that makes sense.
So the grid is the thing, and this is what I think is really interesting. So I used to do murals many, many years ago, and the grid is the thing. So what you do is you explain, because you've just been doing it. So you explain what you did. You drew so a grid which had a particular 1 to 10 or something. How did you do it?
I think I literally did, well, I mean, my paper was like an A4 paper, but the wall, I mean, it's massive. So it was, one box was equivalent to 40 cm. And I just kind of, drew it out. But that's the maths in me. But but I looked at other methods. Some people do projections. I actually wondered, would you know how people do it on massive buildings? Because you can't be drawing grids on massive buildings.
I think they do. I think there's no other way to do it. Yeah, I have tried once to do it with projecting. The trouble is, I don't know if I was doing it wrong, but yeah, there's your ruler. I don't know if I was doing it wrong, but I kept standing in the way of the projection, so I don't know how you're supposed to do it. I don't need to do it that way. If someone's got an idea about how you do it on a wall, I would love to know using a projection. But the grid way is very old. I mean, it's used since the Renaissance to scale it up. So
wow, that was what we were talking about.
Yeah, I think Michelle spent the first night, like the first half of the night, 4 or 5 hours just doing the grid and trying to get it
takes
exactly
ages.
right.
And the whole time I was literally telling myself to not try making sense of it. Just follow the grid, follow the sketch, follow the formula. It will work out.
It does. Yeah, it does. I do remember. So when I did them, I'm really bad at this sort of thing. Numbers seem to just go wrong with me, but and I did. Yeah, you have to really okay, let's do this. It'll be fine. It'll work out.
Yes. I think Michelle was actually saying something similar, that she goes with the flow and she's very spontaneous. Should I say? So the grid process was a bit of a
I'm exactly
to
the
get
same.
over.
So you feel our pain. Is it reviving some pain, some memories for you now, Annie?
Oh yeah, very much so. Yes, I do remember panicking and sort of going, oh, I've done it all wrong, or actually getting the grid up itself and remembering. So that one, this is the 4th one down. Okay, so what does the 4th one down look like?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Well,
but
and
once
then
the grid,
because it's
go on.
Sorry, because it's a store and we wanted to make sure that she is not too imposing and not too small, but big enough to fit in an iPhone screen for Instagram, because that's important. The whole face has got to fit, and all those elements.
So the first thing we said was, okay, let me take a picture, let me see what fits in the frame. Then I scale her accordingly.
I think that's so cool. I love that art. It's just crazy, isn't it? But that's the reason you do something like this sometimes, is because it's not a painting to be taken around. It's for that space, it's for that wall, and it's for the shop, and it's for people to go, this is amazing, and to take photographs of it. So I think it's great.
And I think also for us, and Michelle's really been a champion of that, but we wanted to showcase techniques and finishes and what you can create with Annie Sloan products. And we're really trying to do a lot of that with the mural, whether it's with the gilding or with, we're doing textures, we're doing layering, she's done a lot of blending, stenciling. So we're using everything that we can, the lacquer, the wax, everything.
Oh, Michelle, that's so good. I'm so pleased and impressed. That's fantastic. That is right. Yes, you want to show it off. It's there to say, look, this paint will do all of these things. It's not just a one-trick pony, as you say.
Yes, exactly.
So
No, we wanted to show different combinations of colors as well, and how you can play with colors and mixes, and then at the same time what the color from the can, for those who are not as adventurous, and then how you can mix that up as well. So yeah.
So Michelle's done the more advanced things, you know, that people will look at and say, oh, I'm not so sure if I can do that. And I've done the more, you know, more things that people can look at and say, hey, I can do that too, you know.
Oh, you two are having such fun. It's amazing.
Oh yeah, we don't want this to end.
Oh, that's so nice.
It's been really, like she was saying, a team effort, because, you know, the husbands are watching the children.
Yeah.
We're working the night, you know, Michelle's working the nights, all nights. And yeah, it's really been quite a group effort.
Yes, can't forget the husbands. Yeah.
Yes.
So you're
I've got 3 kids.
So you've got 3 kids, yeah. So that's very good. Well done, husbands. Just doing it for a few days. Well done.
The husband's dialed in with the kids now. They're watching this as well.
Oh, hello, kids and husbands. So tell me, so how has it been doing? So because it's a shop, it's quite difficult for you to be doing it when the shop's going on. So you're doing it in the evenings then?
We're doing it live. So the initial idea was that we do the mural while we have our renovation work in the store going on, because we newly opened the store. But then it was really dusty, noisy, and not conducive to, you know, creative painting. So we paused during that time, and now we've restarted. We opened the store, Michelle's painting during our opening hours. So people come and watch her paint. They come ask questions. Just come and watch. So we're doing it, throughout the day, and then nights as well.
Brilliant. So can we see a little bit more detail? Because I think people are asking, they'd love to see some of the texture. You talked about gilding. If we can see of that, that would be amazing.
Yes, just give us 1
all the
second.
people who are saying such lovely things. Everyone's very impressed. Oh, look at that.
So we'll start from the back, I think, so you get a full view of where we are right now. And then we'll take you into the details.
Advertising.
Yeah. Okay, so that we still can't get the full view, but her turban goes right up to the top.
That's fantastic.
And then we go in. Those are her earrings. So we have gold leaf and silver leaf. And then you can see all the textures.
Beautiful.
That Michelle's been layering and layering.
Fabulous.
And you can see copper leaf up here on her turban.
Fantastic. Oh, beautiful with the green.